What's going on, people? It's me, TheRealMossi, with another Battlefield 3 quick tip for you. This time I'll be showing you some quick and easy ways to level up almost every vehicle in the game, so let's get started. This is directed more towards beginners and people who have a hard time with vehicles. I know some people might know some of these already, but there might still be some new information here that even you may not know, so stick around. These are some of the easiest ways to score with vehicles. You don't even have to engage an enemy or fire your weapon. In most cases, you don't even have to drive the vehicle if that's not your forte. This is great if you're tired of getting destroyed by experienced players in vehicles and you can't score enough points to unlock the upgrades you need to put up a fight. It works for all vehicles except jets. The best game mode for scoring with vehicles or scoring in general is Conquest. At the start of a match, just jump into a tank or any land vehicle that can be leveled up. Here's a list of vehicles that can and cannot be leveled up. Alright, so take a vehicle that can be leveled up and drive it straight to the first flag that's closest to your base and capture it for a cool 250 points. If you can't drive it yourself, just jump into the passenger seat and ask the driver to take you to the flag. They'll most likely be going there anyway. This works really well on large maps with 4 flags. Caspian border is a good example. The first flag is the easiest, but you can just make rounds from flag to flag, take routes with the least traffic, sweep flag areas for mines, and score tons of points when you get to the flag. Neutralizing the flag gives you 200 points and capturing the flag gives you 250 points. You can also do this with a helicopter, but it's a bit harder. And if you jump into the gunner seat of a chopper at the start of a match, the pilot most likely won't go and try to capture a flag. They usually try to engage the enemy air support. In this case, if you're not too good at shooting from the gunner seat, you can just spot enemies. Just look around and mash the spot button. It's a select button on the PS3 and back button on the Xbox 360. You get points if your teammates kill the enemies that you spot. You can spot from any vehicle or even on foot. Spotting gives you easy points and it really helps your teammates. Alright, getting back to the main tip. If you want to capture flags with a chopper, you'll have to fly the chopper on your own or play with a friend who will take you to flags. The best map to do this with a chopper is Operation Firestorm, and it works best if you're on the US team. Fly the chopper to flag A and try to land it on the building that's right next to A. It's a lot harder to land choppers on buildings than it is to land them on ground. They bounce a little bit more, and there are some obstacles on and near buildings that may cause you to crash. So if it's your first time trying to land on top of a building, you might crash a few times, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to land just fine. I would not recommend landing your chopper on the ground or hovering too close to the ground to capture flags, because you'll be a sitting duck for RPGs, tanks, and even C4s if you're not too careful. When you land on buildings, you get a little bit more protection from all these elements. Once you really get the hang of it, it's a free 250 points, which is a lot for a chopper. You do this twice and you have your first unlock, flares, which are very important if you want to stay alive in a chopper. Once you get comfortable, you can move on and try to capture flag B. It's a bit harder to take flag B because everyone wants it. You can also do this on Cargo Island on the Russian side. Just land on the building by flag D and capture it. Alright, I'm going to have to give you a little warning here. Landing the chopper safely won't be your only concern if you're going up against a good team. You'll have to watch out for enemy aircrafts, especially when going after B. And even when you're capturing A at the start of a match, if the enemy team has good jet pilots, they'll be able to take you out. The best thing to do if you're a beginner is to play it by ear. If you know your enemy sucks, then do it. If they're good, don't. Or just leave the game and find a server with weak enemy AA and air support. One more tip before I finish up, and it's for the scout helicopters. You can capture flags with them just like attack helicopters to get points, but there's also another much easier way. This works really well, especially if you don't know how to fly just yet. You have to be an engineer with the repair tool equipped for this one. Just get in the scout helicopter and let a teammate fly. When the helicopter takes damage, repair it. This is a really easy way to get scout helicopter experience points. If your pilot is good, you can do this all day. You get 10 points per repair, 20 if the pilot is in your squad, and for every 7 repairs, you get a maintenance efficiency ribbon worth 200 points. Now, if you're the pilot without a passenger and you have to land and repair the scout helicopter yourself, you can still get repair points. When you land, instead of exiting the vehicle to repair, just switch seats and start repairing like you normally would if you're a passenger. You'll get the same amount of points for the repair. Alright, so once you get enough points and unlock more vehicle upgrades with these strategies, you'll be able to engage the enemy in your vehicle and be able to keep up with them. Well, that's it guys. I hope these tips will make it a little easier for beginners to get a hang of the vehicles. Good luck on the battlefield. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want more. Thanks again. I am TheRealMossi. Tell your friends about me.